Hello, hello. Long time no stream in general. This is obviously EVE Online. If you clicked on this. I'm trying to learn how to hunt in nullsec and learn every other part of bullying people in a region. Now I'm trying to get to a friendly region where I can get some repairs onto my ship. Probably not going to be any kills today at all, because I only have one other ship with me on my little solo roam. I have 2 accounts, so I only have one other Jackdaw with 250 DPS, so not really gonna result in a kill, but being able to find them and have them locked and shot at for a bit of time means that if I had more backup, then it would have been a kill, so I don't really care. It all counts the same. Although I have come to the opinion now that at least against Ishtars, unless I got very unlucky with the lucky crit or something, the malediction by itself is only gonna last for about a minute. By then you need you need some other tackler to take over, or you need some kind of repair to hit the malediction. Oh, is this already friendly space? It might be.
Docking request accepted. Docking request accepted. Welcome, capsule.
I guess that's the way you link a location.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. active. Warp drive active.
I was gonna say there's no way to make sure this gate is clear, but I guess there is a way. If I'd brought some probes, I could check. I guess the rational move now is to use my interdiction nullifier immediately.
Warp drive active.
Wait. 30 seconds each. You can do both sides of the gate. You just time it right. What the heck? The tier 1 interdiction nullifier is crazy. I was using the tier 2 and it has a longer cooldown to the point where you cannot do both sides of the gate. This is the easiest thing in the world. I'm just gonna wait until it's almost done. Then I'm gonna initiate warp. Then I'll have it before my gate cloak expires on the other side. This is fine.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, what the heck? Oh my god, it worked. Hi, boys.
Warp drive active.
Oh wait, that's not even... Wait, that's not even a number 1. That's just a scepter bonus. I by mistake, I fitted the tier 2 and then I was alerted by an acquaintance of mine that apparently interdiction nullifier 1 is better. So weird. Okay, so nullifier 1, you would have 101 seconds. And on this one, you would have... This one you would have to be 151, of course. This one would be 131. Okay. weird. But on the scepter, you apparently you get this bonus, so you can use it on both sides of the gate, which is great. Very chill. I wonder if it's not in every system, but I wonder if that's like the ESS grid. Woof. Yeah, this is not Quasimorph. Oh, I guess I can just, how about we just turn it on? And go through that gate. And we'll see. I don't know if you need to align. I don't know if the interdiction effect needs to be on you by the time you issue the warp command or by the time you enter warp. But I do know that even if it wears off during the warp, you still benefit from it. Even if there is a bubble, you end up in the middle anyway. Oh, hello. Here it is, you see.
Warp drive active.
And we're going. Well, that was not a clear gate. Let's go back.
Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged. Autopilot jumping.
They're gonna try to catch me here now. Maybe they will.
Autopilot disabled. No waypoint set. Warp drive active.
And they keep activating that bubble. You know, this is success in a way because I'm keeping a lot of people very, very busy. Time per player has like a value. Uh, I don't know how much. I don't know how many millions per minute or whatever, but it's not zero. Um, at least a million a minute for sure per person. I'm gonna. This is where I stashed my other ship in the. It's called the ESS. Here we go.
Warp drive active.
Fuck.
Warp drive active.
That guy was sitting there cloaked.
Warp drive active.
Good, I was paying attention there. He wasn't there because I'm on my other screen. I'm looking at situation. I have a ship that's just flying off into space, 2 kilometers per second, 2.27 kilometers per second. And they had a saber there too, a bubbling ship. They've been waiting for me. You know, once I get better at this, we can play Quasimorph while we're doing this. See, that's how you unironically, this is how we're gonna win Eve by not we're gonna win Eve by not playing Eve. Just like everyone else wins Eve. But we're gonna win Eve inside Eve, okay? We're gonna be playing the game but winning Eve, okay? Play Quasimorph while while we're keeping 10 guys hunting for us. That's you win Eve by playing less Eve than your enemies. Okay, you get the enemies to waste their life playing Eve, while you have better things to do with your time. That's how you beat people in Eve. I just got an alert that my contract got accepted. So my hauling contract. This was a so this was it was a collateral of this much. This is the collateral value I set. And then I believe I used this ratio of collateral per jump, and it's 32 jumps, but I added one because I consider Jita undock to be a jump. So this was the reward, and it just got accepted. That's good to know. Write it down real fast. I mean, I'm keeping them very busy. Um, let's play some Quasimorph. You know, let's let's do it. If I log off here, what's gonna happen is my ship is gonna fly off into deep space, and it will come back to this place when I log back in again. I can't log off the other account because that one is gonna get sucked to the ESS grid, or to the it's gonna get sucked to the. I should set up a second scene actually, so I can show my other screen. I really should do that. So like scene. Screen 2. Where to rename. Oh, I sort of thought of it already. I guess I don't need scene 2 then, huh? I guess fine. Yeah, on my other screen, this this thing. If you warp to anything on grid with me, so if you try to warp to me, for example, by scanning me with some probes, then you are going to end up simply warping to this thing at whatever range you warp to. If you warp to me at 100, you end up 100 kilometers from this thing, coming in from the angle you chose. Actually, I think it's this object, this little empty point here. But regardless, they're in the same place. Doesn't matter to me. Vagabond. Wants to. He wants to kill me. Oh, did they bring someone faster than me? Oh, he is faster than me. He's going to spend a huge amount of time chasing me down. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, we're winning Eve, okay? Good luck, dude. He's closing. How quickly is he closing? Taking more than a second to do a kilometer, right? So we have 6,000 seconds. Isn't it gonna take? That's like more. Isn't it more than an hour? I feel like isn't it like 3,600 is an hour, right? Pretty sure, right? Yes. Okay. Oh, this is funny. I could die to this thing if I play Quasimorph and I lose track of time, you know, as you do when you play Quasimorph because it's such a fun game. I could die to this guy, but let's try it. Let's just play some Quasimorph. Oh, he couldn't? He's giving up? Nice. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna log off on our main now. Because we're just gonna waste their time a little bit. We're just gonna do this, and I believe it'll work. On our other screen, we're just gonna be annoying them. What? Qatar Airways? Qasim Soleimani? I mean, you know, I'm trying to do something really similar to what this guy's doing. Or was doing anyway. Quasimorph Wiki? Uh. I'm blanking. Quasimorph, yeah. my god. Playing for 24 hours in that save? Jesus Christ. Time well spent. Right. No, it doesn't work, dude. Even if you spell it the way you did. But if you spell it this way, you get this. Rip Snake? Oh, did the guy have a name on his ship? Was it like, something about his pet or whatever? Oh. I need a third screen. Or a fourth. Honestly. Okay, let's be real, okay? If I'm gonna do what I'm planning to do in Eve, I need a third screen to do it. I actually want another, there's like a map called .lan that I want to have open at all times. There's like a bunch of third-party websites. So I have 2 accounts. They use up 2 screens, right? And then on top of that, there's like additional stuff I want. And if I'm gonna have stream chat, I need another screen for that, and so on. So, it's really the only real use case for multiple monitors is playing Eve, actually. Or to look like you make a lot of money by having 6 monitors with like the Bloomberg, you know, black lines. You know, you have the colored lines on the black background and stuff. Then everybody is gonna think you're rich. Which, if you actually have the Bloomberg terminal, you have to be, since they cost so much per month to have that software, even though the software doesn't do anything that is, you know, there's nothing that special about it, okay? It's literally nostalgia. There are other alternatives that basically do the same thing, but they don't cost $100,000 for 30 days per computer license. I do believe we were on kind of like 1500 difficulty, but I mean that's just what I've tried ever since I discovered that power concentration is the real difficulty. I've been slowly ramping it up. But I saw on your stream that it really wasn't that bad. Not your stuff either. Alright, so what are we doing? We're going in a circle, and we're doing... we help the underdog. So, who's the underdog? Oh, that's a mod I want. I want this menu sorted by like asset count or something. Or by income ideally. Like by power income ideally. Like that's what really matters, is like the power income. But not this. Because this is worthless. This is just what happened in the last week. Like that doesn't matter. What matters is what they're gonna get from what they own, from the assets they do own. Because you can look up like you can look at their random assets and be like, you have a population, right? Like like whatever this is, right? Like the population is feeding into some function, right? And producing either, you know, tech or power per week or something. So I need to know like how much they have, and if we don't know that, we need to go by asset count. But unfortunately, this is just by power in the bank right now. Alright. Daydream Grasshopper. Daydream. And it's Conquest, so that is just about the power. We want to help the Daydream. Alright, it's a 3. 2 difficulty, 3 floors, so that I count that as a 3. We're gonna have... wait, not Francis. We have the guy I like. No, he's dead. We don't even have Bodacia. Item capacity. So that's kind of nice now. Pain threshold 10, but he feels no pain. $60 plus 9, that's 69. Is nice, I guess. 70 though. 70 again. But I like to have the accuracy because it's just better to have a strong offense in this game because you have the initiative, so, or you usually do. We're fighting Grasshopper, so they I believe they use this stuff. They use they're ranchers. Okay, they have a right to bear arms, specifically hunting rifles. So Pierce. Alright, well, it's more Pierce resist. I know these guys are big on the Pierce. It's 2,000, and we're gonna budget 3 of those. We want 3 medkits, or maybe 6, but we don't have it. I feel like we want 15 sorbent. 5 per length rating, I guess. It is Venus. Yeah, this calls for 200 quasi-morphosis reduction because it's length 3. I'm budgeting. You start with 1,000, and you are. I'm budgeting 400 for length rating, and you start with 1,000, so plus 200. We don't really have med kit. So we'll bring the parts for the med kit. Maybe we can bring some random medicine we happen to have. This is healing chance. Yeah, well, that's like our entire inventory filled up. I don't know what armor these guys use. Maybe it follows this pattern of people like resisting their own damage type. If so, they're gonna resist Pierce. That's cut though. Suits me fine. Range 4. This is where I would have brought a flamer if I had one. Bring the poison. government's putting stuff in the water that makes the people green with envy, and then they die. Everything's okay in you. I suppose I should raid the bathroom. Thought there was gonna be one there though. I guess we have the alcohol bottle if we get lit on fire. What are you wearing? Resist pierce and beam. Golden shock. Cut cold. Poison. There's no pattern at all.
I will make something of my life and come back with success.
Pierce wound. Oh wait, you can't extinguish fire with the alcohol? I guess you can't. Well, make sure you don't get lit of fire when you're visiting me next time. While you're out, enjoying the beer or whatever. Actually, maybe beer is mostly water. Maybe that's okay. I don't know. I don't know what I want to keep here. Let's go for a powder stack. Actually, let's go for a plastic stack. Let's just go for a plastic stack. All this random valuable stuff. Man, it sucks to not have a lot of inventory. Once I saw this device, I realized I could no longer ignore the implications of our involvement. My dude. Oh fuck, I'm in the sneak mode. That's not good. He's one of those. It is more food. Poison the transmitter. We'll just remember that it's here, okay? Get it if we need it. We are at 10,000 away from the gate now. I don't know, like, what the limit is. Like, at some point we get so far away that at some point we get so far away that we'll get it onto a different grid entirely. At that point we become probable. Not what we want. Hey, Fenris. My dog. Yeah, E is ready. Gotta walk
What's up, Singrana?
And cuddling my dog. I
Nice.
I'm being
You still-
I'm being camped pretty hard. Multiple gates in the system I'm in. I'm being camped. I've
I just
walked.
filamented 3 times and I had no response whatsoever. Almost. Like there were some guys trying to catch me with a curse and a thingy, but I'm not fighting a curse in a blaster ship. But outside of that, you literally had no response, and now I'm stealing an ESS with a ship that doesn't have an afterburner.
I'm in Providence. I went in from the stager I'm making, and I did tackle an Ishtar, and I held it for roughly 1 minute, and I shot with my Jackdaw for 53 seconds before I retreated. And right now my Jackdaw is burning into empty space on the ESS grid, because this system is being, or at least has been, camped for like over an hour, which I find funny. I just started up Quasimorph on my main screen. I'm streaming. I started up Quasimorph because I just logged off my interceptor because the ESS, the button, right, like the place you warp to on the ESS grid, the gate, right? The ESS grid has cloaked lockers and cloaked bubblers, but I can't get my interceptor into the ESS grid, unfortunately, so I just logged it off at some random moon. And
yeah, the ESS is pretty annoying.
yeah, well,
I
I'm
mean,
using it to
it's
annoy
a
them.
two-sided thing. Like, if somebody comes and steals your ESS, they're gonna be a nano gang, which you're gonna have a hard time catching. Because if it's a bling nano gang, if they have high-grade snakes and a overprop mod, like, even if you web them with 2 webs, they're gonna still, like, probably run. Like, it's crazy.
I'm on the gate grid. I'm not on inside the ESS.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just storing my Jackdaw 10,000 kilometers away from the gate. And for a time, somebody in a vagabond was actually closing distance on me, but I think he realized it was going to take him 1.5 hours to reach me, so then he gave up. But this is fine.
You should have brought a faster ship.
Yeah, well, I just used the Jackdaw fit. I realized, at least with Ishtars, unless I got very unlucky, what you said about needing the heavy tackle or whatever is true, because I was only able to tackle for about a minute before I almost died.
I mean, did you use the power relay malediction?
Yeah, I used the fit that I linked or whatever. But
Yeah, well, you would have tanked a bit more, like 1, maybe 2 minutes, because you have an ancillary on the. I mean, right?
no, that did not affect anything. I was volleyed from full to almost dead in an instant. I took no damage and then suddenly I lost. Suddenly I was on like 10% hull.
Yeah, well, if he was lucky, he would have just instantly volleyed you, right? That's why you fly a fit that at least has some tank, you know?
Yeah, but what are you proposing?
I mean, I already said it, just like. Instead of those power relays, just add some other mod, I guess. Multispectrum coating or something.
Yeah, we can try that.
And Ishtar has kind of powerful alpha strike because it has heavy drones. So yeah, if you stop for some reason, you're almost instantly volleyed by 2 shots.
I wasn't stationary. I was orbiting him at 25, roughly.
Yeah, it happens sometimes that the drones get lucky, right? Yeah, it should be out of the ESS soonish.
Well, that would have been, if that had been a real fleet, it would have worked. Like, if we had had 4 Jackdaws to actually kill,
Of course.
then the guy would have died, or my malediction would have maybe died. But there's nothing stopping us from bringing 2 maledictions, so that we rotate
There's
them.
nothing stopping us from bringing 3 maledictions with this mindset.
What are you
If you
proposing?
think
What are you
about-
proposing again? What instead do you
no.
propose?
About the malediction fit?
No, you were criticizing.
It was a joke.
You were criticizing me bringing an extra malediction here as
That
like a
was more of
solution.
a joke, but
What is the other solution?
Of what?
Well, to have that 1 malediction survive long enough with jackdaws. At
To
one
bring a secondary tackle. I mean, as like Jackdaw can have a tackle, right?
Yeah, but it's out of range. I mean, it's at long range. The range.
Well, then
ship.
you just need more maledictions, I guess, and you just switch.
Okay. What I said.
Or you can bring a long range. I mean, long web, not long web, but like long point ships, which is
Yeah.
I don't know. You would probably need like Lachesis, which
There's
is
2 ships that do it. It's the Arazu
Yeah.
and the Lachesis.
I mean, the Lachesis, the Proteus, and you can also use the Force Recon if you feel like it.
Either way, it's good. I've been successful here. I've wasted a lot of their time. Like the time spent ratio is massively in my favor because they've been putting in effort. They've been like bubble camping, not just one pair of gates, but like multiple. I've been moving my interceptor in and out different gates to leave this system, and they're like camping this jackdaw.
I think that's the magical thing. Like, if somebody like you, for example, baits them out long enough, that means that eventually they're gonna be like bringing less and less people to meet you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're gonna know you're gonna just ignore them.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
when that
There's a
happens-
limited. There might be some people who can do this sort of endlessly, who get sort of enjoyment from camping or whatever, but
What the
most
fuck?
people don't. Most people
Most
get
people
frustrated.
enjoy camping. They kill something.
Yeah, most people get tired from just showing up to the strat-op, and then you end up killing rats to raise the ADM multiplier. Stuff like that annoys people. One of those things.
What should I do? What should I do? I guess I could.
Anyway, I was about to leave to walk my dog, so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
walking my dog
sure.
now.
Go ahead. Are you leaving your what is it?
My Eve running, yeah.
Your Jackdaw on the
Yeah, you can look at it on my stream. On Twitch. OPSEC is OPSEC is just
and then I'm gonna send like some guy's info. Hey, like he's running at this speed. You need an alligator with like this much speed, and you're gonna catch him before he arrives back. That would be funny.
yeah, good luck. It's 10,000 kilometers off, so
10,000.
do you know what the grid size is? Like how far away can I fly before I will go off grid?
I mean, no clue.
Because I'm kind of worried. I stopped going down. I started going sideways now because I'm worried that if I keep, at some point I will leave the grid and then I'm probable and then they will get me.
I mean, I haven't found it out, like normal people don't need this information, right? They just log off.
Normal people.
Like, if you really need to leave, you just log off your thing, and then it's logged off.
I log off here. It'll suck me back to the gate and kill me. would need to go to a moon first. Or,
Well,
well,
then just go to a safe spot. Make a safe, you know, like
yeah.
you don't need to be on the grid if you're not fighting them.
If I log off, they might think I left. Oh, buzzard decloaked. Did he get tired? Is he gonna burn towards me?
I mean, you can shoot down a buzzard.
He left. Tipped
Yeah,
off.
they're not gonna bother with someone who's 10,000 kilometers off. And burning off, right? Like, just closing the 10,000 is just, you have, I don't know, like, if you have a fast ship, you're burning at, what is it, like, you can get 8, maybe 6,000 with a normal ship for PvP. So it would take you like, I mean, 15 at least. That's enough time for the guy to react. Wow. The fuck is this drone? Insta-lock.
You probably already know this, but my mind was blown that with an interceptor you can interdiction nullify on both sides of a gate.
Yes.
So it's literally unstoppable. Well,
It
well,
is.
well. You know,
You can
insta-lock.
smart bomb it though.
Oh yeah. I said I was gonna build those gate pings. I need to do that. I should actually do that rather than flying around like with the jackdaw. I should get pings in every system in Providence.
Yep, I mean, if you want to have a successful...
Yeah. When I was solo roaming with the tier 3 cruiser, I was building pings. Like over time, I was building up pings every place I visited. So I will do it. I will make one in every system. Well, not even every system, but every gate. Not a big deal. It doesn't bother me. Like I said, I just do it while I do something else. You know, I just go in a, interdiction nullified fast ship or interdiction nullified cloaked ship or whatever, and I just go through the gate and then do the survival routine, and then you just point your ship and come back in 10 minutes, and then you're at a long range. The key to playing, I said something really wise a couple of minutes ago before you showed up, and that's that the way to win Eve is to make other people play more Eve than you do, while you have better things to do with your life. They're wasting their time playing Eve while you're playing Quasimorph because you're in their system on the other account.
Yeah, I guess. Just beware of like a very fast alligator that is like 12k kilometers a second.
Alligator. Is that a Black Ops ship of some kind?
Nah, it's a combat battle cruiser, but it's very fast if you bling it.
How does it get so fast? Why is the alligator fast?
It's because it has a micro warp drive. And it has some crazy bonuses. It's expensive, the ship itself, and if you bling the micro warp drive, it has like it can reach 12,000 kilometers a second, I think.
This thing doesn't have any speed bonus. Why the alligator? I don't get it.
Wasn't it the alligator? No. I mean, you also need like what is this? The burst, right? Without that, you're just kind of not reaching the speed. I don't know. I think it was alligator. I mean,
Oh, I'm gonna walk my dog.
I found them. The last one, actually. Yes. I remember this. Just bait them, I guess. I'm just slow, surely. Enjoy the slow ground. I should be able to make it. I made it. Oh god. Just kind of needs.
house on site. Yeah, we actually have a crew on site, but as I said, we're able to work from home 365, so you might come visit. What's your festival allowance? Oh, hi. I see you still having lunch. What do you have today? Too many questions already. So we got your resume. It currently said as JavaScript. Oh, we have a creative team, marketing team, product team, support you. Get that button to the right position of all ice cream flavors, from hybrid watermelon to hybrid stracciatella. Do you have an in-house coach or somebody? Yeah. Actually, how many years do you have there? Full dental, vision, lasering, still on-site acupuncturist. Ice office ergonomics came off because I have this kind of keyboard for Instagram. Just
Everyone logged off in this star system now. Go back on the main. Let's try to work our way back to my stage here.
Is it me or is your microphone just like so weird?
Microphone one.
Your microphone is weird.
Oh, is it doing the roboting thing? I hope it's not doing it on the stream. But I guess I'll check the recording after. Is it normal now? Is it normal now?
Nope.